Hey photographers, it is Ben from TAFE, and if you were wondering who this guy is with a GoPro strapped on his head, it is one of your diploma or photo imaging teachers, and I'm finally getting around to giving you a little tour around TAFE. Alright, so here's the grounds. This is just sort of a fraction of the campus. It's a really rainy day today, so we're not seeing an awful lot, but it's, you know, lots of shrubbery and all that kind of stuff to look at. It's a pretty sweet campus. It sprawls, and there's lots of good photo locations. So I'm going to go up these stairs, and I'm going to walk you backwards a bit to building C. C for creative, and this is our headquarters. We've got a bunch of fashion students in today. Photography is pretty quiet on the face-to-face delivery. So that's why I thought it'd be a good day to give you a tour. If you're a distant student, you might think that none of this really applies to you, and perhaps that's true. But know that our doors are always open. If you live within a couple of hours, sometimes a lot of students, they'll get up early in the morning and they'll come and they'll work and they'll use the studio, they'll use the lights, they'll use the computers and get a bunch of work done that way. We've even had students take holidays and come stay in Wodonga for a bit and get a serious amount of TAFE work done. So you can do it that way too. All right. You have a really good voice, man. Yeah, no worries. TAFE. All right, so welcome to our hallway. And sort of the gist is photography hang out on this side. All right. And fashion hang out on this side. And on the walls, you will see a bunch of diploma work as we come on down. I'll give you a sneak peek into fashion. Bit more student work. And here is one of our PC labs. So all these computers are stacked with Adobe Creative Cloud. They've got pretty good amount of RAM in them. They go pretty hard. Downstairs we have a Mac lab too, if you swing that way. Here's our little printing grotto. Let me get a shot of that. Oh, it's hard. Let me just look at it with the GoPro. Epson, lovely printer. Has its own quirks, but prints beautiful stuff. In here is the back cave, where we've got gear and stuff you can borrow on campus, reflectors, small flashes, whole bunch of cameras and lenses, mostly Canon stuff, which you're more than welcome to use and have access to. Here's our smaller studio. We use this for a lot of product stuff with there's the light table there. We can put strobes underneath that and give everything a true white background. We tend to run this studio with a grey backdrop because that way we can swing it to a black background or throw heaps of light on it and give it a white background. Assortment of, can I get my exposure in there? In that box in there you'll find some lights and some stands and all that kind of stuff. Let me go out this door and we'll get back into the hallway. Ooh. Can't believe I haven't crashed yet. This is good. And we will move into the big studio, which you've probably seen in a few diploma videos already, but if you're new and this is the first video you're working, this is pretty much the space where we get a lot of our work done. All right, it's not an overly pretty room, but it's got what we want. It's got a fairly high ceiling and it's got a lot of space. And, you know, we've got lots of fabric backgrounds we can apply. We've got a nice brown one that's kind of our default at the minute, it seems to be. Yeah, and then a whole bunch of strobes, constant lights, soft boxes, modifiers, all that kind of stuff. Got to get a shot of the wind machine. Whoop, oh, there it is, over my shoulder. That's a lot of fun too. So pretty much this is our house. This is where we hang out. You've seen where Tracy and I work, and know that all of this space is available to you guys. I know distance is a thing, but you're more than welcome. I hope you enjoyed this rather different approach to the tour. I had fun making it, and I'm really looking forward to working with you and checking out your awesome photography. See you soon.